My name is Lauren Urban, and I'm playing Eliza Hill. I think the Midnight World game system is absolutely fascinating. One of the things I really like about the Midnight World is how much it focuses on the safety of the players as much as the horror of the game, and how clearly it talks about safety tools. And I ended up in a couple different scenes, both of which were absolutely amazing, but involved a lot of intense emotions. And having the chance right afterwards to just do a little check-in and be like, you're okay? Okay, you're okay. Because it just makes you feel a little better right after something like that, to know that we've all given our own consent to things and we're all in a place in where we're all working together to have a fun time, even if it's a horror game. And then when it gets intense, that it's still okay. Not only did we check in with each other, but we had cards on all of our tables, red and yellow cards, so that at any time, if any of us felt uncomfortable with something that was going on, you just reach out and grab it. And we all knew that meant stop, pause, change some stuff. And I liked that because it meant that the players could also look out for each other. It wasn't all incumbent on Lucia to be keeping an eye on everyone. And so having those moments, those intense moments, you could just kind of check, all right, they're not reaching for the card. It's going to be okay. I think one of the more specific aspects of this game that I really like is the idea that there's a very clear ending. You could play a campaign and know that there's a very good chance that the end of the game is the end of your character, that there is literally a ticking clock. It's really, really neat. My character is a reporter who is very driven to find out answers about paranormal things. She's very focused on finding out answers about things that are very obscure and don't have a lot of answers. So a lot of the time, she's the person that when everybody else runs away, she stands there and takes a last look. In general, my favorite part of this game has been telling a story with these other players. It's been amazing to have this kind of collaborative experience, especially in a horror setting. The other players and the storyteller, I mean, all the people around the table are absolutely phenomenal. And I am, and I was, and I still am in awe of moments and arcs and things that all of these folks are doing, and moments that I get to play with them that are just absolutely awe-inspiring. When my character was dealing with trauma triggers that could come up, a lot of what I was hoping to do was twofold. One, be true to the character and be respectful about what she was going through, and two, work with the other players to make sure that there was a variety of responses, because there's no one way that people respond to that kind of trauma. And so showing all of the different ways that people deal with things, I think, is important for people to see, to know that it's not just the cliche things you see in the media. It can be a lot of different ways. I absolutely loved playing on set in a cabin with the crew. It was absolutely fantastic. I mostly play online. I get to play a lot of games. I'm very fortunate to play with a lot of people in a lot of games, but they're all heads in boxes. They're all over the internet. And so having a place to be it's the immersion, but it's more than that. It's having the view of the full body of the people I'm playing with, to be able to get full body language. My experience here has been fantastic. The opportunity to really immerse myself on a production like this has been a rare joy, especially for me, since I do so much online. When I got asked to join this production, just hearing the people that were involved was an immediate yes for me, because I knew it was just going to be amazing people who were going to be wonderful to work with and safe to work with, and it was an easy yes. And now that we've done the whole thing, I do another week, I do another 2 weeks. I would come back anytime.